Evening all, welcome back to H1Z1. So today we're going to do a talky one, and you'll notice, look, we're in a new building, new base, everything, player white, the lot, all gone. And ethanol has now been nerfed, so our little ethanol fun days are probably over. We're going to have to start farming, maybe, fertilizer. But anyway, interesting stuff going on. We have a new base, and you'll notice that my vision is rather red, and there's a reason for that. Look, we already got a vehicle, going to line them up. Then we're going to show you the base. Now, oh, the base, seriously. As I do this, I might get shot anytime, so just bear that in mind. The base we've chosen, for now, this isn't actually... By the time this video's out, this base is long dead. I should probably just say that. And basically, we've picked this site because it's basically in the middle of an ant's nest. No, I mean it. Actually, it's the middle of an ant's nest. Not literally, I guess, but the reason is that where we are here is in the north. It's in F3, as you can see, and basically, every time... stuff spawns. So basically, every little noise you make, thousands of zombies spawn. And I kid you not, it's getting a bit crazy. So anyway, here we go. So it's one of these little compounds. You know the ones. They seem to spawn some useful stuff. So obviously, I'm just going to pick it up. There we go. Hatchets, etc. Now, you will notice I am a zombie. Let me just cut to the chase. The reason this base works is because I am a zombie and they leave me alone to build it. It means I die every sort of 2 hours or so, but that's fine. That's fine. I can handle that. And I just run back to base and we reinfect ourselves. It's working an absolute treat. Having the zombies on your side is by far one of the best game mechanics I've ever seen. It is actually quite fun. As I start, I mean, let me just see what prove my point. I'm just going to make some noise. Maybe. There we go. Dinner. Ringing the dinner bell for the zombies, and that pretty much will spawn an absolute crap ton of them. So all we do, because this is obviously a very nice little area, we just run around picking up all the bits. Let me show you what you mean. Okay, well, we're going to drop that. We don't need that. But you just go around picking up all the metal, picking up all the hatchets, picking up everything you need. And the zombies cover you. They actually cover you. So yesterday we had quite a few gangs coming by, but the mere fact that there was a swarm of zombies around me kept them the hell away, and it worked an absolute treat. So I think definitely this is something to give a go. You know, you can just maintain. So as long as you've got this kind of setup where you can get empty syringes, you can always extract zombie juice. And you just need to be careful where you stick the syringe to extract the juice, if you get what I mean. But look, all right, brother, all right, mate, all right, mate, all right. Oi, talking to you. Oi, see? Oh, no, didn't like that. So basically, yeah, the zombies won't attack you unless provoked, and you get some pretty funky powers actually, like the ability to see in the well. I don't think you can see in the dark, but anyway. So this is our base here, and it's a deck foundation out the back. Again, for now, it's probably gone by the time this video's out. And as you can see, it's very, very ghetto. In the ghetto. And that's it. This is it. And there's nothing left here, really. I mean, we've picked up a few bits and bobs, but obviously we've got, what, a B box? Oh, wow. Somebody's been busy there. Wake up every morning to find just tons of stuff in the B box. Oh, well. And what we do is we're just basically destroying everything we find, really. It does work beautifully. It really does. I cannot sing the praise of this game more, because it really does work. So as you can see, let's just go up here. The garage was up there, you can see it in the distance. We've got this whole looting area here to loot, and as you see, the zombies generally, yeah, you can see that they're forming. There's bases over there. I'm craving the taste of raw flesh. There's trees, there's houses over there, there's toolboxes over there. So this kind of makes sense. It's not the perfect place. We have actually just found the perfect place as of last night. So by the time this video's out, that's probably where we've moved to. But I don't know, I just wanted to show you it. I want to show the base a bit more, show the building of it, show how we've done it. We got here, and it took, I don't know, about 8 hours to build that gate, the deck, and that wall. 8 hours. And because we were fighting hundreds and hundreds of zombies, and you know, I will show probably at the start of the video, you probably saw a bit of that, but once we actually figured out the H1Z1 virus is actually quite useful, that's what we then decided to do. And we were able just to go and loot. The zombie was our zombie army. They protected us pretty much. So absolutely, I mean, post in the comments, tell me if you're also playing with the zombies, because I've got to admit, we went for a raid, and by having the zombies on our side, we were able to mingle, ready to mingle, and we found 2 or 3 player zombies that we killed. What I call player zombies is a player who's died and then resurrected, so it's still an NPC, so I should be clear on that. Well, I call them player zombies, yeah? And or zombie guys, yeah, zombie guy, that's probably better. And basically you shoot them or you kill them, and the swarm doesn't care, and that's pretty cool. And then you get all their loot. Last night we found some dude with like 30 scrap metal and crowbars and 2 or 3 backpacks. It was unbelievable. So yeah, we grabbed that shizzle. Oh my god! As you can see, much of it is appearing in our in our traps here. There we go. Let's just take the rabbit out. Now, one of the drawbacks, obviously, of being a zombie, as I'm sure you know, is that you have to eat raw flesh. It's obviously not the easiest thing to do. Somebody has been busy. Somebody has been looting like a madman, as you can see. Wow, somebody really has been busy. And this is probably one of the fun things about playing with a gang. Here comes the advert. There is definitely, it's much more fun playing with a group. Look, 43 scrap metal. It's definitely more fun playing with a group than it is on your own. So I'm just going to reissue my kind of thing to say, if you're interested in playing in a group, let us know. Now, I know that I've been rather remiss with my duties here. I know a good number of people have contacted me. Well, I'm going to get back to you and we'll have a chat. And then basically, we've got a team speak. Just come on, be cool. Oh my god, look how many ammo we've got. Right, we're spending this. Don't even think about raiding our base. We're going to come and use this. We're going to use it all. Raid it and I'll kill you. No, I'm kidding. But as you can see, playing with a group, look at that. I mean, and in a night, that's what the guys have raided. So they must have hit a base, or they must have just had some luck. So having a group is just got to be the only way to play this game. So I would highly recommend you do that. But then again, you know, you can play the single game, but I would say it's pretty hard. I mean, I've got to admit, I basically do all the building myself because I play on Euro time zone, right? So that means that, like, I'm sort of, you know, it's Sunday morning at the moment. It's like 10 o'clock Sunday morning, and no, I'm not in church. And what I'm doing is basically just doing all the crafting, I guess. But having the zombies on your side, I mean, look, the more that come, the less likely it is that a player's going to want to even come near me. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense. And plus, you learn the game a lot better if you play on your own. I must stress that. So I think one of the key things to do is maybe just learn how the game works before joining a group. So, for example, look, I mean, these spawns here, let me show you. This truck here just constantly spawns stuff, as you can see. I think there's a hatchet there as well. There we go. So it just constantly spawns stuff. So you basically just need to come milk this every so often. Oh, brown work boots. Some of that. There we go. So basically, that's, I mean, yeah, you just learn where the spawns are. So I think you've got to kind of play smart, dare I say. But there we go. So I just think this game is amazing at the moment. As you can see, having the zombies on your side is noisy. I'm sure they're getting very noisy right now. But I think just generally it works quite nicely. So what are our plans with this mighty base of awesome? Well, this was just to get us on the ground again, because the player wipe was quite harsh for us, because remember, we got raided. I don't know if I told you this, but we got raided like a day before the wipe. And actually no, it's probably about a week before the wipe, and they then brought in the new base rules. So all of a sudden the raid and the wipe meant that we could never claim our base back, because the original builder of the base deleted his account. So that kind of put us in a bit of a pickle, as you would say. And so we were basically homeless. We were on the road. What was an M9 there? I like the M9. We were basically just completely vagrants. And that's been, oh, there we go. See that? The H1Z1 virus just hit deadly. See that? Now, I'm supposed to have night vision, but I'm still not quite convinced I do. But maybe it's already on. I don't know. So I think generally, yeah, the reality was that we got completely stiffed by the last change. But the interesting thing about it was that actually by that change happening, it did move us away from the dam, because the dam was where we were basically sat. Now, it's interesting because there's a group of people who've always tried to hold the dam. And that, if you remember our first raid video, that was actually who we raided. And they're kind of douchebags, because they kind of just, all they do is build. Their ultimate kill on sight is, if you know what I mean by that, they always kill on sight. Even if you've got no gear on you, give them plenty of warning that you're there. Say, hi guy, I'm just looking around. I'm not, I'm no threat to you. bang, they shoot you down, and that really grinds my gears, man. And I think that is something that really kind of frustrated us. So this is why we hung around the dam for a while, just to really mess with them. Now the patch has obviously come in, and they're kind of back there rebuilding their stupid overly sized bases without any desire to fight. You know, that's what bothers me. It's kind of spineless fighting. They just sit from there like they're... Oh, that's my stomach. They just sit... That was the game's stomach, not my real stomach, by the way. They just sit in their bases sniping people, and I don't like that. So, but one of the things that I would absolutely stress if you are playing this game is move around the map, for God's sake, because that's what we've also done as well. We've moved base. Every time there's been a wipe, we have moved completely. And by being in the north, so we're now in the north effectively, this is a much better place to live, I think. This location here is impossible to be around and make any noise within if you're not a zombie. So I think that's also very much a plus for it. So yeah, I think that's kind of it. And look at the vantage we've got. I mean, we can't be sniped from, you know, when we're in the base, like here, I can't be sniped anywhere. That's such a godsend, you know. The garage is pretty useful as well for cars, because obviously cars are important the further away you are from life. So you just need to bear that in mind. But I think definitely, I think this is fun. I really do like moving around, and I think you get a different set of players, different set of people. One of the things we probably should do is move servers as well. So what we might do, we were talking about this last night, is we might have multiple servers. So what we'll do is we'll set up on this one, I'm not going to say the name, and then we'll set up on another one, or another two, just to give a bit of variety. I think that's quite important, just to keep moving around, because otherwise, I mean, we just fight the same dudes on this. It does get a little bit tiresome after a while, because we're just fighting the same, like, I don't know, 10 or so people. There's probably like 100 people plus on this server, maybe even more, maybe 200, I don't know, but you never really see them. They just literally play the game to build a base to turtle up, and when the base gets raided, they give up. And I'm surprised at that. I really am. And the only thing that I kind of am just surprised at the moment is also the amount of vehicles knocking about. Like, my God, I mean, it either means that they've increased the spawn rate of vehicles, which could be possibly, or they've done something even stupider, and they've actually just made it so that you can see how many vehicles should be in the game but are being hoarded by like 2 or 3 gangs. That has got to stop. There's got to be some way to stop hoarding. Maybe just every day the vehicle deteriorates and you have to go and spend a lot of time repairing it. I think that needs to be... There needs to be a mechanic in there that stops people just having 20 vehicles, because I know what people are like. I was like this in DayZ. I did exactly the same. I sat there and I went and found every vehicle I could, made it work, and then just piled it in a little secret area base. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, it works. It looks fun. It's awesome. Whatever. But you can't do that. There's got to be a better way to do it. So there we go. Hopefully you can still see the vision is really blurred now. I think we'll just go for a quick run. And then we'll finish off our conversations and basically figure out what we're going to do next. Well, we're going to move this base. So this base is nice. We like it. But I think it's very limited on where you can build. So as you can see, the land undulates significantly. So it's very difficult to actually, to build stuff. So the garage had to be quite far away, etc. But I like the configuration. There's plenty of materials here to build stuff quickly as well. So in a day, we built all of that pretty much. Yeah, in a day, I'd say. So we want to go somewhere where there's plenty of resources, and I think those compounds aren't too bad. So it might be a similar compound to that, or it might just be something around a compound like that. But I think either way, you know, we're in a good position. So I'm quite excited to see how we're going to make this work. So this is my go-to house. As you'll notice, it's a house in the middle of the woods. I'm just keeping my eyes open for... Now, I don't know if you've seen what you see as a zombie. I don't think I can even show you it, but we'll have a look. Let me just close the door. Go hunting riffle. Stabber. Oh, hang on. Always check the cupboards because you get seeds. There we go, boosh. Nice. My stomach's rumbling again. I need braids. Multivitamins, we'll take them just to stave off the H1Z1 virus. Oh my god. So anyway, let's talk about this game a bit more in terms of... Are you not playing it, bro? Why are you not playing it? Come on, bro, why are you not playing it? It's very good. It is the future of zombie games. I know I've been a big DayZ fan. I've done dozens, hundreds maybe of DayZ videos. And I respect the format incredibly. But what I would say is this is better. Simply put, this is better. It's done better. It's more fun. There's plenty more here to enjoy. So I honestly think if you're not playing this, you're missing out. I mean, because particularly while they're developing it as well, because you're going to see the game change a huge amount. In just like, what, 6 months we've been playing it? Probably less. In like 4 or 5 months we've been playing it. It's changed significantly. It's lovely. It really is. And I think definitely give it a go. Because there's just so much to do. Look at that. In just one raid, I've picked up 2 guns, a load of stabby things. So that's awesome. So that means I can basically, I can make probably another wall out of what I've just got there. So that's good. And I'm going to run back. Left the door open. God damn it. So my little trick is I leave doors closed. Every time I go in and through a door, I always close it both ways. So you know if someone's come in, because generally people don't do that. Let's grab some sticks. Stickety stick. And let's go. So yeah, the base building I think is definitely one of the real kind of differentiators to DayZ. I think DayZ is a great game. I like the size of DayZ. DayZ had lovely big open maps, and basically DayZ was a sniping simulator really when you think about it. I don't think you really killed anybody with shotguns ever, and I think it was rare to kill anybody with an assault rifle. So I think that's kind of my issue with it, let's say, because I think sometimes that can be quite frustrating when you basically, when you think about it, the DayZ thing was nice, but you'd never see your enemy. In this, you always see your enemy generally, and I quite like that. So that to me makes a lot of sense. I've just realised how blurred my vision is. I'm sure this is probably like watching Albanian TV, right? Right, brah. In fact, I need the pipes. I'm gonna keep the pipes because we're making our farm. Oh, I made a sleeping mat. Meant to put that down. So there we go. So look, that's coming through nicely. And then we'll just make metal sheets from that. And then we're looking good. I think we'll build... Well, actually, we're not going to build anything more here. I think tonight we're going to take the car and we're going to go and have a look at a new base. And I really do want to do the tamped ground with a deck foundation on it. And then that'll become our little kingdom, because that would be 2 metal doors to get through. And then God knows how many shelters, etc. So join us next time as we start to build an even better base than this one. Hope you enjoyed that. See you next time.